So, hello everyone, welcome to my channel, your good place for everything immigration, entertainment, and sport. We make sure we give it to you, we give you the right info, and we give you everything you need to get yourself when it comes to immigration, sport, and the likes. Today, we'll be diving into three topics, which will be how to book an appointment for a student visa, and how to maneuver or how to get your Ausbildung place, or how to do apprenticeship in Germany, and how best the apprenticeship is, and how to prepare for your visa interview without getting stuck in a way. Because I recently got messages from people, and thank you for reaching out, and it's given me the urge and or the ability to do more, to drop more content. So I was able to reply some people that wanted me to shed more light on the chance carte, or how to go about it, or how to get sponsorship letter for study purpose, or how to go about funding their account, which I was able to reply them and to just tell them, okay, this is how you can really work around this whole thing. Like there's always a way around situation in life. Like so, it's not just so that you don't just get stuck. If you are finding it hard to maybe fund the account, there are other ways you can do by getting a sponsorship letter, which is called a Verpflichtung Erklärung. There are two types of Verpflichtung Erklärung. There's one for regular visitor that wants to visit from wherever you want to visit Germany. So somebody in Germany can go to the office and get you Verpflichtung Erklärung, because the invitation in Germany is not like handwritten like most countries. You are just fine with handwritten, like just write them or write a letter to show, okay, you are invited so person. But in Germany, they always want to prove your income. So, and when they prove your income, they are able to give you the invitation. And sometimes the invitation of when you work can cover that person that you are bringing in, and the person does not really need to show a whole lot of funds in his or her own account, because you have shown that you're capable. And the second one, the second Verpflichtung Erklärung is for students that want to visit, but you have to be earning certain amount of money before you can write this Verpflichtung Erklärung, the sponsorship letter. And for example, if you have like if you're married with a kid, you have to have certain amount of money, and when you have two kids, is the more kids you have, the more income your income has to be. So that's why sometimes some people are not able to write that sponsorship letter, because, for example, they expect somebody with a married person with 3 kids to be earning altogether maybe 5,000. Let's say that means your wife has to be earning more than 2,500, then you earning more than 2,500, then you're able to write a sponsorship letter. So it's always an issue. Like some people don't really understand, like to write a sponsorship letter for a student purpose, they have to prove your income. Like they have to check if your income can really cover this person that is coming in. Are you able to have it means, are you able to have an extra to support this person that is coming? Even the person that is coming is not going to be living with you or staying on you, but they want to be sure that, okay, this person that is sending sponsorship letter be capable and has the ability to cover for this person. So that will be about the Verpflichtung Erklärung, which is a sponsorship letter. I recently got a message from some people from somewhere. I think someone from India or Bangladesh, and I also got a message from someone from Nigeria, that they are asking how to handle German university admission, embassy appointment. And trust me, if you are facing a long embassy wait time, it's most of the times like there is always the admission expiration. Like when you get admission from a public university, which is tuition free, like it's like you're paying almost to nothing, because most of German university are tuition free. You don't get to be paying tuition, but you only need to be paying stipends just for your semester fee, which is close to nothing. So if you have a public admission, they don't differ most public admission. Like with my knowledge, 99% of public universities in Germany, they won't defer admission for you. They will ask you to reapply for the next school year, which sometimes it's not going to tally with or it's not going to work with your admission, with your embassy appointment. So you are not alone. It's a very difficult situation that I know a lot of people are going through, and you are not alone. So I've got tips on how you can really work around this and get yourself prepared and get yourself to Germany ASAP. Let's talk about our visa appointment at German embassy, which is the most hardest thing. Like our admissions are very easy to get. Like I can guarantee you, like if you want admission in Germany, come this September, or for this winter, you can definitely get it. Like I have tips on how to get your admission, and you can always reach out to me if you want admission in Germany. I can guarantee you can get something, and you don't have to pay nothing. Like I'm going to just give you step by step on how to go about it. So the appointment takes like a whole year now. Like the waiting time is like 12 months. So and by the time you get your appointment slot, the admission might not be there for you again. For example, real story, real one. Like I have a family friend that she's applied for appointment since 2023. So and she got a public admission last year, which is 2024. So she didn't get slots. She didn't get an appointment slot throughout 2024 because she applied sometime I think September, October 2023. So fast forward to this year, she was given an appointment at the embassy, and she does not have a school place. She does not have a school admission at this point in time. So what do we do? How do we navigate about it? Very easy, very straightforward. But you have to be ready to spend. Yeah, it's all about money. You have to be ready to put in some money to get it done. So what we did was, when she got the embassy interview, we reached out to like 3 private universities in Berlin, which are ready to offer admission. So she was able to go with the one that suit that best that passed perfect for that passed good for her situation, finances. So she was able to get a school with a tuition of 9,000 euros. So she got the admission for that one, and what she had to do was she had to make sure she paid for a whole full year for that school year. The school was 9,000, so she had to pay roughly 5,000 euros for the first school year, because you have to take this to embassy. To the embassy has to be sure, they has to say that you've paid for that one school year. Make sure you don't forget. It's like whenever you have been given a private admission that you have to pay a tuition, you have to make sure you pay for the first school year. So when you pay for the first school year, then you pay your you have a sponsorship letter, or you have a block account, then you're good to go. You are almost like 95% or 90% close to your visa. So once we get the admission done, she paid for 1 year. Then she was able to block the account ASAP, because she has I have to make arrangement for payment from her from here. So she had to like make a deposit to Naira. We had to change the money. Then we're able to pay direct to the block account, and we're able to do that in two deposits. So the block account was credited, and she get documentation from the Fintiba that she has been approved, she has paid for the funding, and then she packed everything together, these two things, and she went for the appointment, and the visa, as in she gets it she just waited for after the appointment, she just waited 1 month plus, and she got approved. So it's as easy as that. So my tip is if you apply for the waiting list, first thing first to do is apply for your waiting list at the embassy. If you apply for the waiting list, then don't bother yourself applying through public university, because public university might not really work in this kind of appointment process with the embassy. So what I always advise is, first thing, get your passport ready, then get a private admission, then apply on the portal for waiting list. So when you apply for the waiting list, then whenever your appointment comes out, then you might as well be looking for private university already. Stay in contact with them, tell them your situation, okay, you are waiting for embassy appointment. Those universities, they know, they're familiar with the appointment situationship, so they know about this Brouhaha appointment. So you just have to reach out to a couple of schools already, private uni, not public. Reach out to them and tell them you want to enroll, and tell them your situation, send them your documents. They'll be ready to work around the appointment issues with you. So once you now have the appointment at the embassy, reach out to them again, get your block account or your sponsorship letter, then pack it together, take it to embassy for your interview. Then voila, you are 90% or 95% good. So it's as good as that. So for someone asked me can they use a sponsorship person the way it's been done in the UK or in the US? No, in Germany sponsorship does not work. You have to fund your account. You create account in Germany bank, which is Fintiba. There's Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank too. They have that package too, but Deutsche Bank is a bit cumbersome with a whole lot of bureaucracy paperwork. So you might just want to go to Fintiba. Fintiba is always the way forward. So that's all you need to do for your appointment and for your application, because you don't want to go through public school. Public school you have to apply through Uni Assist, and when you are making your application, Uni Assist doesn't come for free. And the one thing you have to do with university, you have to notarize your certificate, a copy of all your certificates. You have to notarize it in a notary publicist, or we call them notary in Germany. So when you notarize, like, they make a copy, then you have a seal on it showing that it was notarized by lawyer or whatever. Then you have to send a copy to UniAssist, and you have to apply on the portal of UniAssist. And it doesn't come for free. Your first application will cost you 70 bucks, 70 euros. Then the subsequent ones will be 30 euros. So let's say you are applying for 10 school now. You have to 30 times 10, that will be 300. So we are looking at about 340 euros for 10 schools application. So you have to calculate that one. And if you don't have an embassy appointment and you have a public admission, you don't it doesn't match. So you have to calculate it. Okay, do I want to gamble to apply for public and wait, or you want to invest, or you want to put in more money? Like 9,000, 8,000, I would say is relatively good for admissions in Germany comparing to places like Canada, USA, Australia. So 9,000, 8,000, there are even schools, courses that you can get as low as 6,000. So you just have to find the one that offers the course you want to do, and you get it done from there. So it's pretty simple and easy to get to Germany. I'm still thinking about public or private. So now let me break it down. So public university is tuition free. You don't get to pay nothing, or you pay little, as in very little money, maybe like 150 euros for a semester or 300 euros for a semester, which covers your semester ticket and the like. So it's as good as paying nothing. So it's tuition free, 100 tuition free. So they don't defer admission. Like if you have a public admission, they won't defer for you for the next 2 years. So you have to reapply again, and that means your application money, everything is gone. So and with public, you have long embassy delay, so you get the chance to lose your study spot. So that is it with public uni. And for the private uni, you have faster admission, you have priority visa appointments in a way. So let me say there's priority, so to say, but in a way like you can navigate your way around, and you have more flexibility. And so yeah, they cost, but you should prepare between 9,000 to 15,000 a year, but you can always bargain your way. You can always ask for reduction or whatever. So they always offer all this kind of reduction. So you can always find a way around. So that's the difference between public university and private university. So it's as good as that. About block account, yeah, block account is 12,000 plus, and for chance carte, block account is 13,000. And yeah, so if you're not for the study purpose, for the study route, you don't actually need to fund the account before going for your appointment. If you don't have that money at that point before going for appointment, just create account with a block account for like Fintiba. Just create the account with them, pay the application fee, then get it going. Then you can as well show them at the embassy. If embassy really needs it, they will ask you to send it in once you get your block account paid. So you can just send them. They will give you email to send it into them. So you can as well just go about it like that. So if you are don't let the money, or don't let that funding of accounts, don't let it weigh you down. So first thing first, just make sure you get your account block account ready, create it, and go with it to the appointment. What is mostly important, make sure you've paid for 1 year. If you're going for a private school, pay for 4 years and have a proof to show you've paid for the first year in the uni. Ausbildung in Germany, which is called apprenticeship. Like I definitely find this apprenticeship as like one of the best way to go about job search or job market in Germany. Like it's one of the best thing I've ever seen them doing. Like with Ausbildung, you get a full practical while you learn practical, you learn on the job. So like you're learning a whole lot on the job. Like the way some Ausbildung is done is 3 days in school, then 2 days at work. Like you have like attachment where you do your practicum. Like for example, let's say you're doing Ausbildung in IT, you go to classes 3 days, 2 days you are in the company that shows you hands-on IT, how to get everything done, how to work in IT field. And those Ausbildung years, they count as job experience. And in Germany, they don't care if you have a first class, if you have distinction, or you go through Ausbildung, if you have a distinction from the university and you finish in your apprenticeship, you get same paid. Germans don't care about your certificate. They want you to show what you can do, show us you're working. That's Germans for you. Show us you're working. They don't believe, or they don't really care about all those certificates you have. You have PhD, somebody that have apprenticeship in whatsoever, you get same pay, same salary structure in most cases, except some government parastatal, like some of those government jobs they request for you if you have a union, so they give you like a step. But with Ausbildung, you get same paid, almost same paid. So even in Germany, I'm sure they have Ausbildung in medicine. So to say, I'm not sure. I'm just joking about that. But like they do Ausbildung for everything, and you learn practical skill while you're getting paid. And Ausbildung too, you get paid, which is the sweetest part of it. You'll be doing Ausbildung. That means you're like learning, and you're studying, and you still get paid. You still get paid for doing Ausbildung, and you get more practical. You get hands-on. Like trust me. And you combine like school with some does it like maybe 3 months in school, 4 months at work, or 3 months, as in they have a way of planning it. And you have high job placement, as in your high job placement rates, they are often equal to university degree. So you just want to think it through. Oh, do I want to go for Ausbildung? And it's less bureaucratic and more action. So you want to think about it. Is Ausbildung the one of the smartest way to move to Germany? But there is a take for Ausbildung in Germany too. You have to have C1. You have to be very fluent in some cases. I think most of the Ausbildung you have to have some level of Germany with C1, so to say maybe minimum B2. But I'm sure you definitely need the C1 if you really want to get everything right. So, C1 would be a perfect one for you. So yeah, I always encourage people to look into Ausbildung too. And if you're in Germany already, you might as well want to consider Ausbildung. As things are going on in the world, I am sure the rate people will be going to university in the next 10 years will definitely drop, because I think there are ways around things in life now, unlike the way things used to be. So that's my take too. It will really get you wherever you want to get in life. So you want to consider, do you want to go to uni? Now you know how to book a visa appointment without waiting forever, and you can decide between, do you want to do public or you want to do private? Depends on you and depends on your pocket. So you have to consider both, and you have to consider block account smartly, how you can open a block account, and how you can go about it, and how to secure an Ausbildung for long-term success in Germany. So if you got questions, drop them in the comment. I always I'm always there to guide you through. Like I'm happy doing that without charging you. You don't have to pay nothing. Like we rise by lifting. Yeah, so that's I always take that from Davido. That's one of his best quotes I always take with me. Like we rise by lifting. So if you ever need any question, if you ever need help in getting to Germany, yeah, so I'm there for you. Yeah, I'm readily available to just put everything together for you and package it for you and get you here. So like at least I have like 2-3 people that I have in contact that have been I even had to share my WhatsApp with them so that they can reach me directly, so that we are able to just get things together and get them in Germany. So yeah, the more the merry, So if you find this video helpful, so hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification. So and make sure you share with someone. And if you are planning, share with people that are planning to move to Germany. Share with everybody that wants to live wherever, like you want to relocate to Germany. Yeah, so we are here for you. We are here to just guide you through, so that you don't make mistake, and you don't have to be paying money to agents, all those quack agents that they don't even know what they are doing. They're just doing trial and error. So reach out to us, reach out to me. I'm always there for you. So thank you for watching, and see you in my next video that will be dropping soon. Hola, choose.